Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and lovers of drones everywhere, welcome to Thursday Night Live! Woo! Dance in your chair.
Oh, yeah.
Dancing to do the chair dance. I'm stirring the pot. Gotta stir the pot. Oh, yeah. This is what people over 50 do when they dance in the chair like this. Raise the roof, all that stuff. Welcome. Look, it's Chris Rollins. Hey.
Oh, wait, no, sorry, this way.
Oh, man, look at that. What? You got one of those shirts that make your biceps look really good. Let's see that.
No, it's my wife bought the wrong size.
We got a gun show already. Welcome to the show.
Sympathetic baby weight.
That's right. We'll talk about him being pregnant along with his wife, and
Yep.
big huge show today. I want to welcome all of the new viewers that apparently we have from Chris Gebhardt, GTOger. He's going to be the guest tonight, and if you've ever seen his channel, it's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. It's just security footage of people being drunk and parking and getting towed, and it's wonderful. There's a link in the description. I urge you to subscribe if you haven't already. Prizes galore tonight, including this lovely wearable gimbal. Yeah.
Ooh.
Perfect for camping, office, swimming.
Yes, or walks on the beach.
And long walks on the beach, hand in hand with the one you love. But before we get into anything, it's our one and only sponsor. Ladies and gentlemen, the Cadillac of processed meat. It is Pigeon Jerky.
You'll enjoy pigeon jerky, the Cadillac of processed meats. You'll enjoy pigeon jerky, and you'll give your family a treat. It's balanced nutrition to help them grow.
Yeah.
And it's full of fiber to make them go.
Here we go.
You'll enjoy pigeon jerky.
Pigeon Jerky, the Cadillac of processed meats. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
We just get better every time.
Yeah, you were totally harmonizing there. Yeah.
I know. Next time you take the top, I'll do the lower bass part.
You got it. So, man, I'm so excited. First and foremost, I want to thank everybody for allowing this to happen. I work all week to make this happen. This is the 87th show in a row. I didn't even miss when I was almost killed and in the hospital. And I couldn't do it without you guys, the viewers and the people, the producers that helped me behind the scenes. So thank you so much. Most sincerely, from the bottom of my cold, dead heart. Yeah. So, Chris, you have procreated. This will be your first baby.
Well, it's in process, yes.
Yeah. And how pregnant are you?
Hang on. 16 weeks?
You must
16
know.
weeks. No, 16 weeks.
Okay. All right.
We're supposed to know that.
And when's your anniversary?
Anniversary's January 23rd.
When's your wife's birthday?
June 26th.
Oh, these are things you must know.
I know.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, she can remember the anniversary. She just doesn't remember how long we've been married. So.
Oh, is that right?
I've still got that over her head. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Well, so much show to get to today. The viewer video of the week is outstanding. I don't know if you can see it, but all of these are all videos from people that sent them in.
Prep is insane.
Yeah, if you want to send in a video, if you shot a video and you think it's cool, it doesn't even have to be edited. As long as it's cool, because I'll edit it for you. KenHeronUpload@gmail.com, and make sure it's not a big honking file. Just send a streaming link, because my computer gets clogged up if you send too big a file. But right now, let's go ahead and head over to the newsroom.
Stop the music. It's time for news.
Over in the newsroom, it's Jeff Sills with all the news about drones and other stuff. Let's find out what's happening in the world of drones. Jeff.
Howdy, sir. Good to see you.
You too.
All
Welcome.
right. You had a guest, or I guess not a guest, but we had one of your viewers sent you some video that he filmed of a ship in a canal, and mentioned that he had some problems with the FAA. I think you have the footage for that.
Oh yes, this is outstanding footage. But yes, there's a story that goes along with this. Check this out. This is awesome footage. So Jeff, what's the story?
Well, okay, so he was filming this ship, and it was on a canal that is owned by the Army Corps of Engineers. And they reached out to him to let him know that they don't want him flying his drone over their canal, which they actually have a right to do. Since 2018, they've made it a restriction to fly over many locations that are owned and operated by the Army Corps of Engineers. In New Jersey or in New England, Nashville, Jacksonville, Oklahoma, several places. So, and he's not going to get like any trouble from what I understand in the videos. This is just a warning to let him know not to do this again. But the footage is really, really good.
It really is. I filmed a dam once and got a call from the Army Corps of Engineers saying, "Hey, you mind taking that down?" They weren't really, they didn't say that. They said, "You take that down." And I said, yes, no problem.
This was the video you posted? That's how they found you?
That's right. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. But
I like how none of the crew cares, though. They're all...
yeah. No, they're waving. Yeah, nobody cares. But
They're probably like, is that yours, Bill? Is that you? Is that Bill flying that?
the best shot is coming up. There's a shot of this boat being pushed in with tugboats. It's just astonishingly wonderful. By the way, thank you, Fly Natural. $5 super chat. First super chat. Can't watch the entire show. Hitting the road. Thanks for doing what you do, Ken, Chris, and Jeff. You got it. Thank you, Fly Natural. Look at that.
Ooh.
Here comes the best shot of the whole video. Right there.
Nice.
Just beautiful.
He tracked that thing for quite a ways.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. It's absolutely stunning. And I'm glad we got to see the video before the Army Corps of Engineers put him in jail. That's really nice.
Well, and to jump into the next story, a gentleman in China decided that there was a chemical plant explosion near where he lived. A lot of people got injured, and he thought it'd be a great idea to take his drone up and get some footage of the aftermath of this huge chemical plant explosion. What he didn't realize is that the company that runs the place uses a drone jammer, and this is the reaction his drone gave him.
Yeah. Did it crash?
Oh.
It did crash, right?
There's no indication that it crashed, but he was impacted directly by the jammer.
Yeah, that, and this is something they're talking about doing here, that kind of thing.
Yes. Yeah.
Over critical infrastructure.
Yes.
Because the government can't trust us to police ourselves because there are idiots amongst us.
All right, so to step into the next one, you guys know that company Sky super intelligent drone?
We didn't hear what you said because one of your kids is playing Angry Birds online or something.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys are familiar with the drone company Skydio. They make that super intelligent drone that can fly through like woods and stuff.
Right. It doesn't use GPS. It uses onboard sensors to navigate its way around the world. Yeah.
Yeah, they're in trouble with the Yellowstone National Park because apparently as part of one of their True Follow Me technology videos, they filmed a rollerblader kicking it along the West Thumb Geyser Basin Boardwalk, which is a serious no-no in Yellowstone National Park.
Yeah.
There's no video. They've since taken it offline and of course they're not allowed to show it. But they got in a lot of trouble with Yellowstone, and Yellowstone's admitted that they've had at least 40 flights over the last year that led to citations up to $1,000 in fines for each one of the individual pilots that they caught. So even the big companies that are trying to promote their products make these mistakes and flying in parks that you're not supposed to. So
it's not worth it. It's not worth trying to fly where you're not supposed to. Just don't do it.
And I heard that, particularly with Yellowstone, about 10 years ago, the reason they started the ban was there was one moron who started a buffalo stampede.
Whoa.
And then another guy who flew up, what is it, the golden eagles that build their nests like right up on the high up on the cliffs, and was trying to get up there to get a shot of just this bird that they thought had some eggs in the nest and crashed into the nest. That was back with like the Phantom 1 where they were really unpredictable. But yeah. That was kind of what I heard. I mean, that's just what I heard, that was the start of when things really started getting bad for flying in parks.
Well, that, and then mixing the growth of the drone industry and the number of people that were bringing drones out there, it just got to the point where it was untenable for them to be able to monitor it. So, but you know, the rules are there for the parks. It's, you know, I think it's a good thing.
Yeah,
there are plenty of other places that we can film.
Yes. Sure. I mean, it's unfortunate that they're sitting on some of the most beautiful land, you know,
yeah.
in the Western world. You know, it really is unfortunate, but I understand too. You're thinking about the vast majority of people that come want to enjoy nature, and they don't want to hear just drones buzzing around. And yeah, I get it. I really do.
Well, that said, I have a video later that someone sent me of, dare I say, Mount Rushmore. We'll watch that later.
Very naughty. Okay, so next in the news, in Lau Lau Bay, Micronesia, there were 7 people that had gone swimming, and they got caught in the surf and started getting pulled out to sea. One of the swimmers was able to make it back to shore and get to a phone to call 911 for help. They came out to try to locate the swimmers and couldn't see them or find them, and so they put a drone up. And the drone was able to find the swimmers after about 30 or 45 minutes of looking, and they were able to direct the impact rescue boat directly to where the swimmers were, and were able to rescue all of the remaining swimmers. So it was a very productive and successful way of using a drone in rescue, and worth mentioning in the news.
Absolutely. I love hearing good news drone stories.
Hey, that sounds like space stuff. I've got something for you on space stuff.
Space stuff.
Are you familiar with SpaceX?
Nope, never heard of it.
Them? Never heard of it?
No, never heard of it.
Rumor has it that they like to throw things up into the air. But apparently at their facility here in Texas, they're making that a no drone zone.
For the past few days, tests have been ongoing for the Starship prototype hopper. No liftoff or soaring rocket over Brownsville skies this week. However, many remain hopeful that the Raptor engine gets tested sometime this week. In addition, visible changes in terms of security. Road closure signs now visible with active checkpoints at scheduled times. Also new to the area, more than one deputy on site, along with multiple signs placed on the road prohibiting drone usage, with signs warning of a $10,000 fine for using an aerial drone.
We're not able to fly today as well because of the temporary flight restriction that's in the area that's in effect up until tomorrow.
And even if the signs were not in place, the drones could not have flown today due to FAA restrictions, which prohibit the drones from flying this week.
Yeah, that's probably where you don't want to fly either. If you have to pause and think, you know, wow, this is really cool, but do I? If you have to pause even for a second, then just, you know, err on the side of caution. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Robo Air, thank you. $1 super chat from Robo Air. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
In Albany City, the frustrated residents were hoping to down hovering drones in their area because they were complaining about the noise and the interruption and things about believing that they were being spied upon or being harassed. Joseph Allison,
Cutting-edge drone tracking technology is taking off at San Francisco-based D-Drone.
Suddenly, it's a big deal.
CEO Jörg Lampert says business has soared after drone sightings grounded hundreds of flights last December at Gatwick Airport.
All flights cancelled because of the drone.
This was the first time it caused money.
So far, there have only been close calls, but some aren't taking chances. SFO is one of the airports looking to install a drone detection system. San Francisco International Airport averages one drone sighting a month. Spokesman Doug Yakel says the airport is about ready to open bids for an anti-drone program.
We want to get a system that also tells us where the problem is, and that's really what was missing from Gatwick. Is they knew that there was a problem, but they didn't know where the operator was at.
Technology now makes it possible to pinpoint the operator. Oh, this is the whole trajectory.
Yeah, the whole flight path of the drone.
Using radio frequencies, the folks at D-Drone track the aircraft using sensors shown as blue circles. They turn red when a drone, that's the orange square, breaches the perimeter. The orange line follows its movement in real time.
We're totally able to to localize the drone. We're able to localize, where it's flying, how many times it had been there, what kind of drone is it. We're able to spot the operator where it is.
Nationwide, pilots reported more than 2,300 drone sightings last year. The FAA says it's working with Justice Department and Homeland Security officials to test and evaluate detection systems, but tells me we have not yet determined the most effective combination of technologies, which may also vary by airport.
Yeah, that's the future. Everybody's going to know where your drones
that
are.
Number?
The number?
2,300 drone sightings.
That might be a little inflated.
A drone sighting too doesn't mean it was close. It just means like, oh, look, a drone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sighting.
Yeah. I probably have 100 drone sightings every week myself.
Oh, yeah.
And those drone sightings could be from the light aircraft as well as the major airlines. So
yeah.
Okay. So yeah, that article was for the San Francisco.
We're moving on, Jeff. We're moving on.
We're moving on. So the final story for this afternoon is going to be UPS has partnered with a company called Matternet to transport medical supplies via drones between hospital systems in Raleigh, North Carolina.
This is pretty cool technology. This is Jetson stuff.
Completely automated system, and they fly pre-programmed flight paths.
So stuff you have to get to another place quickly, like blood.
They just come out and they put it in the drone. They identify which hospital it's going to, and it automatically flies there.
Is this just for blood and hospital stuff, or can I order a burger?
It's just for medical samples and supplies and specimens to be transported.
Okay, because I imagine a burger delivered like this would cost $200. Yeah, that's cool. That's a cool idea. Soon our skies will be filled with delivery drones. There's no way around it. It's just the way it's going to be.
Wait.
You can't wait, Chris?
Oh, it's going to be awesome.
I think it will be.
People get more impatient every day. I have the Amazon Prime, and that takes way too long.
Yeah.
Order now, get it on Tuesday. What?
Well, I'm old enough to remember before there was Amazon.
Oh, come on. I used to live with the JCPenney wish book. That big, thick. Do you remember that? The JCPenney?
Oh, yeah. That's Christmas time.
Dog ear, about 800 pages.
Yep. My mom would say, all right, here's the book. Thunk. At Christmas time, you can pick 3 things or whatever. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I guess I'm mixed opinion on it because, of course, all these drones are going to be flying in the same airspace that we use. And it's just going to, I guess we have enough problems avoiding helicopters. So we'll see. It's interesting technology. I can't wait to see what they do with it.
Yeah. So we're at the point where we're gonna share something, and we need everyone's opinion. By the way, Media Mike, $5 super chat. Thank you. Did I miss any?
I haven't been watching, to be honest. You're playing all that good footage.
Chris and Jeff, great to hang out with you. Yeah, it's great to have everybody hanging out. I got Robo Air. Okay, good. And I'm not necessarily ignoring the rest of the chat. It's just that the super chats are all lit up and in color. In my old eyes, I can't see. The little teeny tiny. It helps. Whatever. Anyway. So I got an email from a girl named Larissa.
Okay.
And it says, "Hey Ken, here's an interesting conversation I had with another pilot in town. I have no idea who they are, but I saw his live video on Facebook, and curiosity took over. The video shows that he was at one point well over 1,100 feet above the river. I sent him a message hoping to engage in some good droning conversation. The last message I sent shows red, so I'm thinking that's where the conversation is going to end. What are your thoughts on his interpretation of the rules? I don't want his actions to affect my ability to fly without issue. Do you think there's anything else I should do?" And that's from Larissa. So I'm not going to show the video of him breaking the rules. Robo Air, another $2 super chat. Thank you. Awesome. Congrats to Kylie on her first flight with her dad. Very
Excellent.
Good. So I'm going to show you a little video clip of her conversation with this guy who clearly doesn't know any of the rules. So here that is. So she's in blue and he is in gray. I saw this. How'd you get permission to fly that high? And then he says there are 0 airports in the area. Benefit of being 45 minutes away from anything of consequence. So right there, he's wrong. Airports don't matter. 400 feet. And then here's what he says. I originally approached the local police department about it, and they could not have cared less. Well, of course. That 400-foot limit, as far as I personally understand it, is a recommendation, guideline, and not an actual blanket law, unless you're in a specific no-fly enough, which is something I've run into, the aerial advertising side of things. That's an entirely different animal. So he's speaking like, and then she asks if he's Part 107, and then he says, oh, I see what you're asking. Since these are basically recreational observational flights, they aren't bound to the 400-foot, 800 technically, if you're above a structure rule. Now, anything done for something like real estate or stock footage production would have to be at 400 below, but just for flying around, there are actually no regulations or laws on how high you can go, just guidelines.
Oh my
Good
God.
night. So
those are just polite suggestions
yeah.
the FAA throws at us.
So thoughts, guys. I'm thinking that this is indicative, unfortunately, of a lot of people, new drone owners. They hear somebody saying something like this, and they're misguided, and then they latch on to something that they want to hear. You know, like, well, I want to fly 800, 1,000 feet high. So, well, this person said, and then they don't look any further. They don't look into it.
Yeah, and the thing is if you're going to be flying something like one of these DJI drones, you take the time to go out and research and learn the rules and regulations, since you're going to be flying a pretty expensive component in the air, that you don't want to take any risks with it. This is just a prime example of somebody that just doesn't care. They're not following the rules.
And unfortunately, ignorance is no excuse, and there's a very expensive lesson ahead for this person if they don't take the time to learn.
Yeah.
Chris?
Yeah, well, I was just baffling at the part where he was like, technically 800 if you're over a building. I mean, that's just nonsense. That's not even what the law says.
Right?
Yeah,
he's talking
that's
like
not
he
written
knows.
Anywhere.
He's talking as if he knows what he's talking about, and it's frustrating because that's the way a lot of people think.
Yeah.
So
the hard part is being able to educate them. That's where the challenge comes into play.
What's that effect, the psychological effect, when you know a little bit about something, but you get this sense of that you know everything about it? What is that called?
Oh, is it the Dunning-Kruger effect, where you're not smart enough to know that you're a dumb?
Yes.
I almost said a bad word.
Just enough to not know how much you don't know about something.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully he's just misinformed, and I hope this person gets the message and learns a little bit. If you want to learn a little bit yourself, you can go to remotepilot101.com, learn all about it, study for your Part 107 test. I get messages every day thanking me for the 30% off discount by putting Heron 18 in there when you sign up. So
that was a smooth plug.
Thank you. Jeff, is there anything you want to mention before you make like a baby and head out?
Well, as always, I recommend everybody go out to the Drone Wiki and check out the news that didn't make the cut for the show. There is still some great stuff out there worth watching. And also check out Drone Book, where a lot of this information gets put through the ringer.
The ringer. I swear, one of your 27 children is online right now. You do tell them to stop that when you're on, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. No, this is our local internet. So.
Oh, all right. Well, thank you so much for being our news guy, and we'll see you next time, my friend.
Thanks
Take
for
care.
stopping by. Now get out.
All right. So, back to just us. And again, we're going to have GTOger on, and that is Chris Gebhardt. He's got a really cool channel. Now, he's not a drone. He's not a drone guy, but he is a YouTuber. So if you're interested in how to be a really cool YouTuber, by golly, you're going to want to stick around. This is the guy.
This is the guy.
So let's talk to Chris about his channel and how cool he is. All these links are in the description, by the way.
Thanks, bud.
You are a crazy man.
Okay.
And you're going to blow yourself up one day. I'm going to share a video one of my favorites and one of your recent videos.
Okay.
You and I both have the same slow motion camera. It's the Kronos 1.4.
Love that camera.
Yeah, I do too. And this is a brief version of you attaching model rocket engines to a drone. Enjoy this, my friends.
Slow drone problem is with model rocket engines. This is a 1/2 A34T, and then this one is a A10-0T. I really don't know what that means, but these were the medium-sized ones that they had at Hobbytown. All right.
Come on, come on, come on. Hang on.
Go, go, go.
Holy man.
Dude, the rocket blast goes right across the palm of your hand.
Look, I haven't even ducked yet. It's already done 1 flip, 2 flips. I have my hand out of the way now. Oh my gosh.
I was kind of hoping the props would stabilize a little bit. Scale it up. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. Whoa! Oh yeah!
You guys are like a couple of children.
Your face. Look at rocket-powered drones.
You immediately regress to being 14 again.
Dude, and then it just says,
It's such a fun place
you
to
know
be.
what?
Yeah.
No, it's on. It's on. I measured that fuse.
Good job,
That's
buddy.
why it's spinning.
Now he did a good job keeping that
I like
in
how
frame.
it's like, I'm gonna do a 360, I'm gonna do a 360. Nope, now I'm gonna flip.
Wow.
I was gonna keep going that way.
Yeah, I did too. Rocket drones out.
Wow. So give me a little backstory there.
I mean, does that? I wish I could tell you I put a lot of thought into it.
Yeah, you storyboarded that. Clearly, you storyboarded it.
Clearly,
you had,
I had
meetings.
You know,
right?
Yeah. A was gonna happen, then B, then C, and then get to the.
Right, but I'm
to
thinking
Z. Yeah, but
it's probably more like you were in the hobby store and you're like, "Hey, look, rocket engines. Let's get some hot glue."
Yeah, that's. Yeah, and then you text that one friend that you can call and be like, dude, would you mind holding this rocket while I light it?
Yeah, he burned his hand, didn't he?
Yeah, it didn't bubble up or anything, but it did leave it a little charred right across the palm there.
Okay.
But yeah, he's physically the toughest human being I know.
Okay.
So he's the one to call when there's potential for that sort of thing.
Yeah. Now I see a GTOger in the chat, and I'm trying to slow things down long enough to where I can make him a moderator. Let me do that right now. Boom! You should be a moderator, unless I made some other random person a moderator, because we're going by too fast. But we're going to be talking to him very soon. Oh no. Okay, if you know that music, then you know our guest. So I'm going to show one more of Chris's videos here. This is a recent one, again with the slow motion camera. Do you want to explain this? This is with your friend Potato Jet.
Yeah, Potato Jet. He and I started YouTube at the exact same time, and with my tutelage, obviously now he's up to 300,000.
Is that right? You did at the same time?
Yeah, he and I started like within a week of each other. We kind of found each other with when we each had 200 subscribers.
And
he has done well. I'm saying that sarcastically.
Yeah, so
I have 14,000 and he's at 300,000.
You don't sound like you're proud of him.
He is. No, I'm very proud of him. He is really good. I mean, he is phenomenally good.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
our content's completely different though.
Okay. Here is a little bit of that.
Competition here and see if we can punch through the watermelon.
Oh, Chris. No. Oh. Pain in slow motion.
I'm using this C-stand.
Sure.
Wow.
Oh man, that's gonna be good.
Look at my face.
Oh, you're like.
Oh.
That's very Gallagher. Yeah.
Yes.
Now I'm hungry.
That looks awesome.
Wow.
Wow, I can't believe how slow this is. Alright, so a while ago I got this thing called a pocket shot, and it's like a little.
What else do you do? Do you go on to injure yourself even more?
Yeah. Towards the end of this video, we have a little bit more fire.
Fire?
Let's give this
Okay. Well, all right. Well, All right. I want to get to the fire. Let's see.
So we're blowing up some cans.
Oh, look at this.
I punched him in the face.
You did. Okay, here we go. I found the fire. Here we go.
I think that's you. Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Again, please don't try this at home. Kids, if you're watching, always have adult supervision. Whose idea was that?
Mine. That's his girlfriend that did the shot there, though. She was totally on board.
Wow.
I know.
There's just something so satisfying about slow motion fire.
I know. If you back up probably about 30, 45 seconds, you'll see me punch him in the face.
Oh, okay.
Which was in... Keep going. Right about
right
in there somewhere.
Okay. All right. Oh. That's great. That's awesome. Okay. Well, we have to go ahead and bring our guest in.
Yes.
And let's play the music that everybody knows. There's, of course, a link in the description if you want to go ahead and check out his channel. Talking, of course, about Chris Gebhardt, GTOger. I have many questions. Let's see here. This is where I blow up Skype. And now here is Chris Rollins with a joke.
What happens when a frog's car breaks?
What?
It gets towed away.
Towed. T-O-A-D.
Towed away.
Okay.
Was that not obvious? Did I say it wrong? Let me try that again.
Anubis Arts. $10 super chat. Thank you so much. Oh, there he is. Welcome to the program. Hey.
I'm here.
Welcome, sir.
How about that? Look, I'm in a rectangle. There I am.
There you are right there. Thank you for taking time out from your YouTube awesomeness to speak with us mere mortals today.
Man, I'm thrilled to be here. Thanks for having me on the show.
Yeah.
Cool production.
Now, for those who don't know your channel, which would be maybe no one, I'm going to go ahead and play your channel.
A lot of people don't know.
Ah, dude, it's so addictive. If you have a chance, check out his channel. I'm going to play the trailer. Is that okay if I play your channel trailer?
Play the trailer. Man, it just dropped today. Play it.
Yeah, I saw that you added that. Here it is. This explains it all. Now, where is this located? What part of the world?
This is the back lot of my office. So we've got this tiny little 8-car parking lot in the back, and we have to patrol it to keep it pretty clean, just to allow our customers and our staff members to be able to park there.
Right. And what kind of business do you have?
So it's a critical systems data center. So it's all sorts of internet stuff.
Mm-hmm.
If it goes on the interwebs, then it can be hosted in the cloud.
Right.
We're the cloud, if that makes sense.
Okay. And so this high-tech business is located, I'm guessing, fairly close to a bar or a club.
Yeah. So we're in the Deep Ellum district of Dallas, Texas. And Deep Ellum has for years been a entertainment hotspot. I happen to find these videos quite entertaining, so maybe we're right in the heart of things.
Yeah, well, they are absolutely entertaining. I'm riveted to every second of it. And man, it's just awesome. Chris, you know, you're a subscriber, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm a subscriber to you.
You subscribe to me?
To Ken.
Yeah, not you, Chris.
I didn't know you, but I've been seeing this stuff. Dude, you're blowing stuff up with rocket motors?
Yeah, man.
How have I not seen this?
He's a nut. So how did all this start? Of course, you've had the security cameras back there forever, and I'm sure you and your coworkers have been laughing just watching the footage yourself. What was the light bulb moment where you said, hey, let's share this with other people?
So really, it all sort of got started with me sharing a video of a Corolla getting picked up like literally sideways. The guy comes and grabs it, picks it up on its side or from its side and drives it out like sideways. And I see this on the camera, and I'm like, oh, come on, I've never seen that. That's unreal. So all I want to do is just show it to somebody. So what do? Naturally, I put it up on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
That's where it starts.
So the very first video you posted on YouTube blew up.
I wouldn't say that. I think it got, like 30 or 40 views. But then my buddies seemed to like that, so I posted another and another and another.
Okay. Well, it didn't take long for you to get a lot of viewers, a big following. And now you've got your silver play. But how long ago did you get 100,000 subscribers?
Oh, man. I think I got that maybe 4 months ago, something like that.
4 months, and you're already about to double that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Okay.
It's really nuts.
I'm going to go over here and hate you for just a little bit.
Sure. Yeah, go right
for
ahead.
two.
I'll bask in my. If you can see, look, here's the glow from my silver play button. It's right.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
hold on. I got the basking in the glow music. There you go. You bask.
It's so lovely.
You know, us YouTubers, we are jealous of someone else's explosive success. It had to have changed your life. I mean, not just monetarily, but I mean, you spend a lot of time editing these videos, and certainly you've become a celebrity in your area there, no doubt.
I think that's a stretch.
Okay.
Infamous.
But they recognize you.
My neighbors are always asking me. There are guys. We've got neighbors, regulars, customers who are asking me, "Hey, what's coming up on Friday?" Because they know that
That's
Friday.
awesome.
Or I'll come in on a Tuesday, and the guy that runs the cleaning truck that goes through the neighborhood. Hey man. You get anything over the weekend? I bet it was pretty crazy out here.
Now you don't use audio on there. Do the cameras not have audio, or
Right.
is there?
Yeah. We tried an experiment with audio once upon a time, and we put some mics out there. Ordered up some mics to see how that would work. They didn't pick up much at all. They were just kind of. I mean, imagine putting a cell phone mic 15 feet up on the wall,
Right.
In an urban environment. You're just going to get a whole bunch of ambient noise. And then after like 3 weeks, it rained a couple times. They fritzed out.
I actually think
it's not worth it.
I think it's better this way because it forces your imagination. What are they saying to each other? And then it gives room for you to do your pop-ups and your subtitles. And then of course the music, the evil tow truck.
Is he coming?
Oh my gosh. So you must by now have people that park there intentionally just to get on YouTube.
I don't know. Okay, so like if you park there and you get towed, then that's $150.
Worth
minimum,
it.
right?
Worth it.
Put your channel name on
right.
on
See,
the hood.
That's
right across the top of the windshield.
Not and then there's no guarantee. You probably not even post that.
I will blur it. I will blur it.
Blur it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah. So I'm an old radio guy. I've done that and I really enjoyed it. And I really liked the fact that radio took the picture out, so you had to kind of think in your head what was going on, in there in the studio or with whatever's going on. This is kind of the opposite of that. So we've kind of flipped it on its head a little bit, and I think it's still pretty enjoyable. So people can sort of make up their own story, or it gives me some freedom to put a story behind it. I think a lot of times it's just people who come and they park and they leave and they don't think two thoughts about it. I can always come back and add a little drama to it.
Sure. How have you integrated all this YouTube stuff in your real job there? Because you have a real job and then you're just doing this stuff.
I know. I've done a terrible job of that. But my company is nice enough to give me footage of the back lot and just kind of let me do whatever I will with it. I mean, there are certain guidelines. There've been a couple of times where it's kind of been
yeah.
But they let me use this stuff, and I can use my office equipment to make the videos, obviously when it's not interfering with something else.
That is convenient.
And I'm not giving them any plugs, and I'm not saying, hey, shout out, get your web hosting at vertbiz.com. You know, I should.
I'm sorry, what was that? What was that again? What was the name of the?
Yeah, please get your web hosting at vertbiz.com.
There you go.
Very nice.
So now that is not a green screen behind you. That's actual real room.
This is production room 7B at GTOger World Headquarters.
And how did the GTOger name come about?
Yeah, so as fans of the channel might know, I've got a 1967 GTO.
Ooh.
It's been my high school car. I've had that for a lot of years. My nickname in high school was Ogre, so I just kind of combined GTO and Ogre, and it's got GTOger. And the stupid thing about it is, Ken, I didn't set out to make a tow truck video channel.
Yeah.
That's not what I wanted to do. That's the furthest thing from what I thought was ever going to happen. So if I'd known I was going to do this, I'd have like the tow truck channel or drum beats or something.
Right, yeah. But so I have to ask, if there are any GTOs being towed, do you give them a break? Do you run out and say, hey, or do you just watch them being towed away? Have you had any classic GTOs being towed away?
Not yet. Maybe this is a call. We'll see what happens.
Oh, I hope not. I'm going to go ahead and play the day that you got your silver play button.
Oh,
play
boy.
A little bit of that, because you put some effort into this. This is the chopped down version. Of course, if you want to see the whole thing, go to the link in the description. But I put myself in your position. Like, how would I feel? I really want that button. But
right?
Yeah, here it is. There you go.
You're so close.
GTOger channel fans, this is a pretty special day. It's a pretty special announcement. Well, because you guys have been part of this from the very beginning. You might be aware that YouTube has a Creators Award for 100,000 subscribers, and that's called the Silver YouTube Play Button. And it's a pretty cool thing, and I guess all the really big YouTubers get one at some point in their journey. Ours has arrived. And I thought we would do a little unboxing. All right, so here we go. We'll just cut along the tape seams here. Let's take a look. Well, that was a little underwhelming. I guess it's very well packaged. Oh, there's a personalized letter. Well, there it is.
Oh.
Boys and girls, that is something special.
Oh, me want.
Well, this is it, guys. It's pretty exciting. I didn't think, honestly, that I would ever see one of these in person, and especially not with our channel name on it. So that's pretty cool, and I want to thank each and every one of you for watching the videos, liking, subscribing, commenting, doing all that stuff that people on YouTube are always telling you guys to do. So thank you.
That is just fantastic, man.
Nice.
I have the best wife in the world who helped me do that silly little video.
Oh, okay. Do you want to mention her name?
Hey, Rebecca.
Does she have a channel?
And does she?
She's my manager. So all media requests go through her.
Okay. So what kind of advice can you give to people who didn't find the secret recipe to instant success? What kind of pitfalls and advice can you give to us lowly YouTubers who are reaching for the gold ring in the sky?
The silver.
Oh man,
Yeah.
there's a lot of great stuff on YouTube, and there are so many creators who are just maybe undervalued. Ken, I mean, I think you do a great job with what you do, and I guess what I would say, if I've got any sort of magic advice, is keep doing what you're doing, dude. I mean, put out some quality content. Just do the best content you can. Grow with your audience. I never expected to have a channel with 100,000 subscribers. I expected to have a channel with maybe 12, and that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. And it's sort of grown and grown. I'm not really one to know what a fan base is like or anything like that. So I'm just trying to chill with all the guys who seem to enjoy the videos, and we're having a good time. So long as you're having a good time and you're engaging your audience, I mean, I guess they're going to come along with you.
Right. That's the advice I give to people who ask me the same question. I say, do what you love, and then people will love what you do.
Right on.
If you're looking for a niche, find something that you care about and that you want to continue to keep doing. Yeah.
So
and enjoy the journey too. Enjoy.
Oh yeah.
Don't keep saying like, oh man, once I get to 100,000, or 50, or whatever your benchmark is. Because it's so much fun. Even I'm smaller than both of you guys, and it's just fun to see the same people in the comments and see them coming back, and they're interacting with you and they're invested. It is so much fun.
Yeah, and you're gonna find that one day, all of a sudden, you're gonna get picked up on Reddit or one of these video blog sites or whatever. Somebody's going to pick that up and somebody's going to put that out there, and all of a sudden you're going to get a flood, and you're going to say, why is my phone blowing up? Why am I getting all these subscriber notifications?
You listening?
It's the strangest thing.
You listening, big guy? I appreciate you taking time to be on with us.
Yeah, man.
Of course, I'm jealous of anybody that has the silver play button. One of our good friends, was it Kelly, Ready Set Drone?
Ed just got one.
Did Ed get?
Yeah.
I want to be in the club. I want to be in the club. Anyway, no, this, and this show in particular is very fun for me. It's a lot of work, but it's so rewarding, and I'm glad that I can provide a place for all of us to hang out. Now, do you have a drone?
Okay, so this is my drone story.
Yeah.
I love drones, man, and I watch drone videos, and I watch them on YouTube, and I watch the stuff that you did. I think the last video that I was just watching was the one where you were letting some guy in France control your drone.
Oh,
like mind blown. That was
that's
pretty rad.
The Fly There people.
There you go. Yeah, that seems rad. So it was last Thanksgiving. Was visiting some family members out in Georgia, and my uncle comes out and he goes, just got this drone, you want to fly it? I'm like, well, yeah, I want to fly the drone. Dude, I took that thing and took off, and it was a beautiful ascent, and I went then straight forward right into his giant pine tree, and we spent the next hour and a half fishing the drone out of the tree, and that's my drone career.
Oh no.
Yeah.
How did you get it out?
Yeah.
Did anybody have to do any tree climbing?
Poles. We had poles, and we were like jabbing at branches and shaking the thing, trying to get.
But it's an adventure. Even though you have a broken drone, you're out there with your buddies.
That's all part of it.
Yeah, and now you have a
I was
story.
freezing cold. It was starting to rain. It was getting dark. We were all miserable.
I was a little gassy.
At me, and we were having a great time. Man.
Yeah, I had a hangnail. Yeah, all that stuff.
Thanksgiving.
Good times. I'm gonna play one more clip.
Oh, please do.
And now I have in my analytics, I know for a fact that this is a very male channel. There are I'm getting a lot more women watching, but I'll just warn. And if there's any kids watching or parents that are offended by any, you know what clip I'm gonna play?
I have a feeling I know what type of clip you're going to play.
Yeah, it's and you made a rare appearance. You don't appear that much in your videos.
Oh, yeah. No, I try not to.
Okay. Well, the veil of mystique is lifted with this one, and
nobody needs it.
I want a little backstory about this. I'm going to show this first. Okay, there you go.
oh goodness.
Yeah. So, does this happen a lot?
A lot is that's a fuzzy kind of number. No, it does. It happens. I'll say this: it happens a lot less frequently than what I make it look like.
Okay, so I'm imagining you're watching this live inside, and then you run down the hall, and you're running to greet this girl.
Yes.
And then there you are. Hey, how you doing? And you snapped a picture of her, and then you're like, hey, didn't you see the signs, you dum-dum?
Right.
Right.
You're going to be on YouTube. So some friends were out helping me actually work on the GTO, which we have a little workshop area in the back of the building. So we've got the GTO rolled up back there, and we're working on it. And we got the security cameras up on one of the walls.
Mm-hmm.
My buddy goes, hey, to my other friend, he goes, hey, what's she doing to your car, dude? What the? Oh my God! What? I'd never seen anything like that.
So that was your car?
That was not my car. That was my friend's car.
Oh, your friend's car. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's my buddy Brian.
Okay, all right. And what did she say to you? What were the words exchanged?
She didn't say a word, man. She didn't say a word.
Really?
Yeah, I think honestly, she was probably pretty mortified.
I
would be.
Have you had anybody? That's been on that then comes back and says, "Please remove it," or any kind of people complaining like that? Does that happen?
Yeah. So we got two incidents. One time, a guy vandalized one of the vehicles, one of the employee vehicles that was in the back lot.
Wow.
So, and this was after he got his truck towed. So not a smart move. We've got your license plate. We've got your driver's license over at the tow truck company when you come to retrieve your vehicle. We kind of know everything about you at that point. So the cops went over and had a conversation with him. And long story short, the guy wound up repainting or paying for a complete repaint of that guy's vehicle. So that worked out pretty well. Another case actually just happened last week. I got a takedown.
Oh, really?
YouTube said, yeah. So
Does that come out tomorrow?
Time that's happened. Huh?
What's that, Chris?
Does that come out tomorrow?
Yeah, that'd be great.
So what happened? What happened to the takedown?
Yeah, so they said that somebody has filed a privacy complaint. And I said, oh, really? And the YouTube takedown thing was very vague, and it doesn't come through the creator studio. It's just like this email with a generic long string of letters and numbers email address at google.com. So yeah, I wound up going back and forth with. It turns out it's legit, and they had asked for that to be taken down, and I said, no, okay, I'll go ahead and take it down.
Yeah, you kind of have to do that. But for the most part, people are cool with it. I'm sure you get some fan mail.
Yeah, man. Like a couple of weeks ago, we had one where a guy hops out of his truck. I don't know why he does this, but he hops out of his truck and like whips around and is like, boom, he's fronting for the camera. Come at me. And then he walks away and I guess goes and has lunch for a couple hours and comes back, surprise, my truck is gone. So everybody had a good laugh with this guy and just kind of the way that he was acting. He actually sprung up in the comment section. He goes, oh my gosh, that's me. I'm famous. Dude, you be you. Embrace it.
What an amazing ride you're on. I hope it continues. I wish you all the success in the world. If I'm ever in your area, I'm not a bar goer, but I'll visit your alley there.
Hey, we got bars, we got restaurants, we got museums, we got art galleries.
Oh, no doubt.
Great place.
Now,
Yeah.
And I'm not far from you, so
all right.
Maybe some sort of odd collaboration.
If we could get a drone shot over the tow truck, I think that would be.
Or we
rad.
we could explode something on security footage.
Chris, that's his default. He always goes to the exploding. One more question.
That's where my heart is. Okay.
I'm not saying no.
One more question. The signs that you have some funny signs there too, right? You have a couple that are. What you don't see those very often. What do they say?
Yeah, so we are getting a little tired of having to hose down the parking lot from the people who for whatever reason, forgot indoor plumbing is a thing.
Uh-huh.
So we've put up a sign that says, if you pee here, you may be sprayed with water and seen on YouTube. Yeah.
Do you
Go ahead.
spray people?
It's coming.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Man, I'm such a fan. Now, and before we let you go, this is a drone thing. I do this with every guest. It's called Would You Ride It? I know it's one of Chris's favorite. So, you know these weirdos that create these rideable manned drones, and a lot of them are very dangerous. This one, not a lot of information with it.
Germany or Florida, right?
What's that?
They're always in Germany or Florida, right?
Yeah, they're always in countries that don't have any government oversight, clearly. But this
Florida.
one...
Got it.
Yeah, this one looks like just something that would puree you if you slipped off of it. So here it is. It's this week's Would You Ride It? And I don't even know what this thing is called. Let me see here.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, it's called the Amazing Personal Quadcopter Drone. I have no other information about it. But you can see, it is pretty amazing.
Oh.
If he moves his leg, his arm, if he scooches back too far, that's it. He's done.
Goodbye, arteries.
Yeah.
Whoa, why is that car right there?
Right, and he couldn't even pick a better launching spot. So right now in the
He's
chat,
under a tree.
I want everybody in the chat, let me know in the chat, would you ride it? Chris?
No.
No. Other Chris?
Yeah, no, I like my appendages.
Yeah, I'm a hard no on that. Gary H says nope and no. Kenneth Duke says, oh, no way. No way in hell I like my legs, says Cole Somerville. I don't see any yeses at all. And usually,
out though, he is wearing a helmet, so I'm sure it's actually
right.
Hockey helmet, yeah.
Yeah, that's so they can find his head.
Does he have a face mask on it too?
Yeah,
maybe
everybody's
it's
saying
cross helmet.
Everybody's saying no, hell no.
Why?
Suicide
Why?
machine. Yeah. Usually these guys that make these things only go up about 5-10 feet. This guy's all over the place.
He is confident.
He's got a death wish.
I mean, even the simple fact that he doesn't have a roll cage, something that if that thing goes upside down, I mean, metal guards between him and the props. There's so many missing pieces to this puzzle.
Yeah, he could have made the props further away from him. Flying with Stan said, "Are you frigging kidding me?"
Yeah, man, my table fan has more protections than this thing. That's
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Awesome. Yeah. Well, thank you very much for your time, my friend. I hope that maybe we'll get to meet one day. You and me and Chris go blow something up and film it in slow motion with the drone or whatever.
And put it on security.
Yes, exactly.
We'll film an entire movie just using security footage. Chris, he's a filmmaker. He can make that happen. Awesome. Okay.
Excellent. Love
well, there is a link in the description to his Twitter and his YouTube and all of that stuff. It's Chris Gebhardt, GTOger. Thank you, my friend, for being on the show.
Hey, thanks, guys.
Okay. Well, he was awesome, wasn't he? Yeah.
I like the change of pace. Just, I know we do a lot of drone stuff, but him just not being a drone guy, that was just fun to see that.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was
this channel is about drones and photography and YouTube. So
and creators.
And creators. Anytime we can get a really creative, interesting person on, I will do that for you. All right, so man, I've got so many things to give away and to watch. Let's go ahead and watch one of these cool videos. I have a couple of water tower videos that I have to share.
Nice.
The first one is from River Mersey. He sent us videos before. He says, "Hey Ken, here is the UK water tower that is still in use." And this is, everything in the UK seems to be old and cool. We don't have anything like this here, but this is an old, cool water tower in the UK. And he says,
he's high.
Yeah, he's way up there. The glass windows on this thing seem to be there to prevent birds from entering the structure. It's not residential. Searching online, there seems to be only about 320 photos of the tower itself, and I believe this is the only video. So good job to you, River. Some history. The new Brighton Water Tower opened in February 1905, has a capacity of over 3 million gallons. Look at that. That's a water tower.
That is... What?
Yeah, that's it. That's the water tower, man.
That is so cool.
Remember when they built stuff that was cool? Remember way back?
It lasted for thousands of years?
Yeah. Stunningly beautiful.
Looks like it's a part cell phone tower now.
Yeah.
That is gorgeous.
Isn't it?
What was he saying about the glass? I guess I missed it.
Oh, they put glass in there to keep the birds out, I think.
Oh, okay, just on the side. For some reason, I was thinking on the top. That didn't make sense to me.
So now, just as a compare and contrast, I have another water tower, and this was sent by Steve Meyer. And it's a water tower that looks like... Well, I'll just go ahead and play it for you. This water tower is an iconic landmark in this area. A lot of historical societies have been trying their hardest to keep it around as long as they can, even though the ketchup factory closed down. Wait for it. Yes, that's right.
What?
I hope you to see this on your show since you like towers.
Why would anybody tear that down?
I don't know. This is in Collinsville, Illinois. And it's a landmark. Of course it would be. It's a huge ketchup
It's
bottle.
a landmark.
It's from Steve Meyer. Isn't that fantastic?
That is amazing.
All kinds of water towers. Now, I'm going to show you something absolutely stunning. Would you like to see something absolutely stunning?
Always.
Now, if you remember a while ago, I think it was 2 shows ago, Jake Sloan, he sent us some video from Alaska. He was out on the ice in the glacier. This is a very short video, so I've looped it twice, so you can see it twice. He says, hey, Ken, here's another pullback shot you and your viewers might enjoy. This is from Alaska, and I believe he did this with his Mavic. This is absolutely stunning. It makes me want to drive to Alaska. Here it is.
Oh, come on.
And for scale, just so you can see how big it is, he's standing there with a buddy. Look at that.
Holy crap.
And look at that reveal.
Wow.
You wouldn't be able to tell how big it was unless they were in there. Let's see that again. Glacier ice has this blue tint to it.
Yeah.
And you can see the stuff that has fallen from the ceiling in the back. I don't know if I would stand back there, but you imagine the echo and everything that's in there. Just
that is unreal.
Beautiful. Thank you, Jake Sloan, for sending that in. I'm gonna blow
Color
through
me jealous.
a couple of these videos, and then we'll give something away. Specifically, we're gonna give away this Fayutech wearable gimbal, and that'll be in just a moment. The next one is from Ron Lockwood. This is in South Dakota, Mount Rushmore.
Ooh.
Did he
maybe
fly
that's a
drone? Did he fly a drone at Mount Rushmore?
No, that would be against the law.
It would. And no, he didn't. But he did fly it elsewhere. And there is footage of Mount Rushmore that was done with an Osmo Pocket. This was done with an Osmo Pocket. Don't freak out. Don't report him. You can see George up there.
Nice
hey, Ken,
shot.
decided to take a day out and just try to practice some cinematic moves with the Mavic 2 Pro. I believe that's how I'll get better, by practicing. Very true, Ron. Thought I would submit a viewer video of the week for you if you like it. Did part of it just for you, which is a few small clips, Mount Rushmore and other parts of South Dakota. Enjoy. Look at that flag just up there on that rock.
Excellent shot.
I really need to just hop in my car and just drive
Road
around
trip
sometime this summer. You and I are getting together to blow some stuff up.
Yeah, we are.
In May. I like old trains too.
Is that what that is? I was really unsure. That's cool. Still got dinosaurs.
Yep. I don't think I've ever been to South Dakota.
Yeah, I haven't.
Or North Dakota. Neato.
What a cool natural bridge.
Yeah. Awesome. Man, thank everybody for sending stuff in. If you want to send me something, you can go ahead and send it here. kenheronupload@gmail.com. That was from Ron Lockwood. Okay. Should I give something away or do you want to check the mail? I got some pretty awesome mail. It's up to you, Chris.
I think. So what do I feel? Let's give something away.
You want to give something away?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you.
I'll do it.
We're giving away more junk.
And it's not junk. Thank you,
It's
Trey.
definitely not junk.
Trey Rose, $5 super chat. Thank you so much. Okay. I've given one of these away on the show before. This is from Fayutech. I'll turn it on. This is a wearable gimbal. You put your GoPro in there. And you can have it this way, like on a gas tank, motorcycle, or you can flip it this way and wear it on your chest.
And you'll wear it.
Yeah. Isn't that neat?
Yeah, those are super cool.
Yeah. So somebody's going to win this right now. Comes in a handy dandy carrying case as well. Yeah.
Ooh.
So I have a question. First correct answer in the chat will win. Here is the question.
All right.
You ready?
I'm watching the chat.
Okay. The question is, what is the longest word in the English language? And it's not supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Yeah, I tried that one earlier.
It's
You
not
said
that. No. The longest
All right.
word in the English language.
I'm watching.
Anybody getting it?
Well, not yet.
Yeah, we got a little bit of lag, I guess. And it's not anti-disestablishmentarianism. iSpike says, "Oh man, I would love to win this."
I think I might have found it.
Do we have a winner?
I think so.
Longest word in the English language, and the winner is, according to Chris,
Tech Gorilla.
Tech Gorilla?
Tech Gorilla.
Tech Gorilla. Of course, we will go back and double check. And remember,
The decision of the judge is final, unless we change our mind.
and now for the answer, it's Alexa.
The longest word in any of the major English language dictionaries is pneumonoultramicroscopic silicovolcanoconiosis, with 45 letters. It refers to a lung disease contracted from the inhalation of very fine silica particles, specifically from a volcano. Medically, it is the same as silicosis. The word was deliberately coined to be the longest word in English, and has since been used in a close approximation of its originally intended meaning, lending at least some degree of validity to its claim.
Wow. Thank you, Alexa. I appreciate you letting us know. Boy, she has a wealth of information. I wonder,
isn't she?
I wonder if she knows everything. You think she knows everything? Well, she knows everything that Google knows.
Well, ask her.
All right, let's see. Okay, Alexa, who is the most handsome drone pilot in the world?
The most handsome drone pilot in the world is Ken Heron of Huntington, Tennessee.
Yeah, she does know
His
everything.
chiseled features and porcelain skin keep the ladies running after him all day long.
Oh my goodness, that's
In fact, if I were a real woman, I would be at his door right now asking him to marry me.
well, Alexa, I don't know what to say. I mean, that's very
And I would ask Jeff Bezos to be my maid of honor.
You know, he would probably look good in a bridesmaid's
I don't
outfit.
know, Ken. There's just something about your amazing hair.
People tell me that.
There's
all
just
but-
something about Ken's hair that gets my ones and zeros digitizing.
I don't think I've ever digitized any woman before.
You make me want to sing a song.
Well, we don't have time for that, unfortunately, Alexa, so we're not... Okay, she's going to do it.
I imagine love starts an itty bitty thing like an acorn seed that's dropped from a tree and found by another.
This is
A
embarrassing.
hole is dug and the seed is snug. A root digs deep and a sprout is sprung as the hand pours the water.
Wow,
And
I
it
just-
grows. the sky, leaves and branches spreading wide,
Harmony,
sheltering birds who nest at night.
My goodness.
This is what I think of love.
Wow, Alexa, thank you so much for that. That was, I don't know what to say. I'm so flattered. This is amazing. Thank you so much,
Okay,
Alexa.
I'm sorry. I'm going to go take a really cold shower now.
Yeah, can you get wet without getting damaged, Alexa? You probably
But
shouldn't.
remember, I love you.
I love you too.
Call me sometime, okay?
Well, I call you all the time. You know this.
Bo and bye.
Oh, she said but and bye.
Man.
Wow,
well, I guess
man.
that settles the question. Does she know everything?
Clearly, she does know everything.
Yeah. My goodness, that was so organic and natural.
It just happened naturally there.
That was amazing.
Totally not planned at all. So who was the winner? I don't even remember who was the winner.
Tech Gorilla.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, I know that was weird. Speaking of weird,
I like the way it went though. That went down a long rabbit hole.
it did. It took a long time to get there, but I'm glad we arrived. I was on another stream earlier this week. I was interviewed by Twert. It's This Week in Radio Technology. It's a bunch of radio dudes. And it was pretty cool being on there. I have a little clip that I want to share. I don't know how it came about, but they started asking me about this stream. And then I razzed them.
Oh.
I gave them the Razzmatazz. Here is a little clip. There's a link in the description if you want to check it out. But this is me on Twert, which is just a cool name. This was created to mimic just a little thing that we do on the show called Razzmatazz. And we can enjoy a little Razzmatazz. It'll be very out of context for your viewers right now. Let's go ahead and step into the Razzmatazz. I'm going to turn that off and turn this on. And there we are, just developed in the Razzmatazz. Yes, it's nothing but a bunch of blue bubbles as it envelops us in every nook and cranny of our being, washing away the troubles of the day. Nothing bad can happen while you're in the Razzmatazz. It's good times. Isn't that wonderful?
Chris, we should have morning guys on our Twert more often.
Yeah, they didn't know what to think of that.
The guy on the left definitely didn't know what to think.
Yeah, yeah, right, yeah. What? He's like, what just happened? Is this
what?
live? Did that go out? So no, thank you to those guys for accommodating me and for inviting me to be on. Speaking of Raz, should we Raz it up now?
I believe we should.
Okay, and I'm going to leave it to Chris Rollins to explain why we do this to all of our new viewers, because we have a few, thanks to Chris Gebhardt. Let's go ahead and step into the Razzmatazz and turn that on, turn us off, and we'll just Raz it up.
Now here we are in the Raz.
Yes.
Does my voice echo like yours?
It doesn't, but for those who aren't in the know, this is a safe place. This is where we go to cleanse ourselves of any stresses that we have accumulated.
All the worry.
Oh, no worries at all. Let the blue and purple bubbles hug and caress every pore of your being. Let it go where the sun don't shine.
The Raz will effervesce and fill you with giggly, happy thoughts.
It will. That's very Bob Ross of you.
Oh, thank you. These are happy bubbles.
By far the weirdest thing that we do. It's so weird, isn't it? No, I can't.
Well, it feels very weird whispering into your microphone.
There we go. Okay, now we're back. Okay, now I'm just gonna leave the Raz up there.
There you go.
Okay, and I do, by the way, I have Razzmatazz t-shirts. If you're interested, if you would like to Raz 24/7, you can do it.
That's actually pretty cool. I need one of those, Ken.
Yeah? Well,
Yeah.
I will get you one, my friend. And while I'm pimping products, eyeballs are available for your drone. I have them in vanilla and chocolate, large and small, for big drones and little alike. And remember, you put these on your drone, the birds will be like, whoa, that's another bird. I don't want to get near that thing. And it'll protect you. And if, while your drone has one of these on, anything should happen, Chris Rollins will buy you a new drone. Guaranteed.
Interesting. I was actually going to ask, does that small one fit on the back of a phone? Like if I wanted to put some eyeballs.
Oh, yeah. It will. I
work?
hadn't even considered that.
Oh, should have me on more often.
Man, I'll be out of eyeballs before you know it.
What about cameras? Do you have anything that would fit on a camera?
I probably do. We'll have to have some
You know,
custom
so
made.
could you make a tiny one that fit like right up here?
Well, you know what? Jim Wallace actually makes them. There's a link in the description if you're interested in any
Jim.
kind of. Jim's the man.
He's been in the chat. Oh, he's been in the chat.
Yeah. Oh, is
Jim.
he? Is he over there? Okay.
Jim, this is what I need. I need this.
Are you actually making an order right now?
Yeah, he's got my number.
Okay. All right. So let's watch another video. This is from Jason Jones. Have you been to Cowboy Stadium?
And I've been near it. I haven't been in it.
Okay, it's AT&T Stadium. He says, Ken, we recently visited Dallas, and I know how you enjoy stadiums. I do. And bridges. I like those as well. I was able to capture a few minutes of flight of AT&T Stadium, home of the Dallas Cowboys, before I got some signal interference and extreme wind warnings due to the bad weather moving into the area. I shot this on my Mavic Air. Just a warning, please be aware that sometimes there will be temporary flight restrictions, TFRs, put into place when there are games in these stadiums. So, just be aware of that and check your sectional charts and your air maps and all that. And here it is. Enjoy.
Have you ever seen Flight of the Navigator?
Yes.
It looks just like that.
It does.
Good music.
Well, thank you.
Oh, is this a Ken edit?
Well, sometimes when I get videos that don't have music, I will add it. And I will edit all these videos pretty much for time. Dan Castle, thank you. $10 super chat. I need a new set of eyes for the fandom. I crashed mine and they replaced the... Oh, okay. Yeah, no problem, man. We'll get that for you. Thank you, Jason Jones, for that. Let me blow through a couple more here. Battleship Cove. Doesn't that sound like an interesting place?
Yeah.
Do you want to see it?
Uh-huh.
Well, Joe Cassieri wants to show you. He says, hey, Ken, Battleship Cove is a nonprofit maritime museum and war memorial in Fall River, Massachusetts, featuring the world's largest collection of World War II naval vessels. It's home to the highly decorated battleship USS Massachusetts. And this is from Joe Cassieri, Battleship Cove.
Ooh.
It's a cove with battleships, hence the name.
Where is this?
This is in Massachusetts, a place called Fall River.
Man.
I used to live in Razzmatazz. You sunk my battleship. Remember that game?
Yes.
I would always cheat at that.
Yeah, you'd peek.
Oh no, there was a mirror behind my little sister and she didn't know I was... I would always say, here, sit here. The light's better. I'd beat her every time.
Man, I was in San Diego all last week, and there's the naval base right there, and there's a maritime museum.
Yeah.
And I so wanted to fly the drone there, but it was too close to the military base.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea to not do that, or to get permission, certainly.
Yeah, well, they don't like you flying over active aircraft carriers and things like that.
Yeah. Battleship Cove. Battleship Cove. This time, it's personal. You know.
Oh my gosh, your last intro with Dana was amazing. That was that He's fantastic.
People have asked me to do the voice thing. You know, the throat singing?
Yeah. Wait, throat singing? I know Don LaFontaine.
Well, at the end of the video, I do some throat singing. You know, the Tibetan monks do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
I've always been able to do it, but I didn't know they had a name until recently. But
can we hear a sample?
Well, if you insist, it actually hurts to do it. All right, I'll go ahead.
I'm sure it would. We're at the end of the show.
All right. All right, I want to see your face when I do it. I'll leave that. Okay. Hold on, I need some water. Hold on. No, it gets better than that.
That is so much better than I expected.
It's the weirdest thing, isn't it?
Chris Rollins. How do you discover you possess this talent? Like, how does that?
Being 12. You know,
just bored.
Yeah, I can talk like Donald Duck. I can do this, and I can throat sing. Anyway, moving on. We have an echo. Where'd that come from?
Do I have it? Is that on me?
No, I thought. Anyway, all right. All right. I got to blow through a couple more videos and then mail, and of course the viewer visit. And I hope this show doesn't go too long. Is everybody still being entertained? We still good? We still good? Everybody falling asleep? James R. Livingston says he has a joke. Go ahead and chat your joke, and maybe I'll read it later. This is from Peter Simonson. He says, "Hey, Ken, this is not droning around, but the video from River Mersey on your last show, this is a couple shows ago, showed a rail transporter bridge. I don't know if you remember that. Were you hosting then with me? It's that big rusty thing that went across the river, and there was no...
I don't remember.
Well, this is a video showing how it actually works. There's one that is still in operation, and this one is from Bilbao in Spain, and Peter Simonson traveled there. He's our French buddy. So this is an active transporter bridge, and I don't think I've ever seen one of these in person, but it's really cool. So you can see the vehicle is hanging.
What?
Yeah, on cables.
That is all kinds of sketchy.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's an interesting solution to let big ships still pass through without having to build a very high bridge.
Yeah, and I'm sure it's faster too to get that out of the way than to move a whole entire bridge.
Right. That is just a cool bit of infrastructure. And,
okay, so would you ride it?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I would too. I'd be the guy on the edge trying to do this, trying to see if I can.
And of course,
everybody with me.
and, yeah, right. You get it swinging, and of course, are you the numbskull in the elevators getting the elevator moving?
No, I was never that cool with elevators.
Okay.
My hotel in San Diego had like that glass, the glass wall where you look down into the big drop off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't like that much.
Okay. By the way, quick fun fact: if you press the elevator button 1,000 times, it does get there quicker. Turns out that's true.
1,000?
Yeah, not really.
It's a very specific.
So, Chris, have you landed a drone on water, either intentionally or unintentionally? You have.
Both.
Okay. With the little floaty things.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I made some floaties for myself.
And I think that's what they're actually called, floaties.
Yes, you can see that video on my channel.
Check out his channel. This video is from Dennis. He says, "Hey, Ken. Now, my posse and I are totally hooked. Between the three of us, we have one Spark, two Mavic Airs, one Phantom or Mavic Pro, one Pro 2, and a Zoom. So they're all up with the Mavics.
Wow.
And they did a test of a flotation device from the Air, and we put up all but the Pro. This is a view from all three that shows what it takes to coordinate a mission like this. It was fun and safe, and well, we're kind of proud. So I'm going to share that with you now. This is a Mavic Air landing on water, something I don't think I would do. It just looks scary. So you can see the floaty things on there.
Yeah, that's the kind I had.
Okay, so it's a kit. It's not something that they just went to the hobby store and glued on there?
Well, I made mine from not the hobby store, Hobby Lobby.
Oh, okay. So you made yours yourself.
Yes, but there is a gentleman that you can find on Amazon. I love the enthusiasm.
Yeah, see, he's so
There's
excited.
a guy on Amazon that does make those.
Okay. Yeah, he jumped up and down because he didn't lose his $1,000 thing in the water.
Yeah, I tested mine in the bathtub first.
You did?
Oh yeah.
That's funny. All right, so he lands here.
Whoa, that's sketchy.
Isn't it?
Dude, that's so top heavy.
Even that calm water, and then he takes off again here. There you go. Nicely done, fellas. Very good. Here's something that you need to remember about this type of operation. There's something called surface tension, and the ball things will actually adhere to the water, making it more stable when it's in the water, but it also prevents you from taking off. So maybe spray a little Rain-X on the ball. But that was from Dennis and his posse.
Yeah, those will slow your drone down too, by the way. My flight time went down quite a bit.
Yeah. Well, that brings us to another contest.
Hey, we're giving away more junk.
That's right. I've had this for quite some time. I forget the name of the person who sent it to me. Let me see who sent this. Michael Gendro. He sent this to me a while back, and it's been kind of sitting in there. And this is called the Water Strider. And these are feet that you put on your drone. And it's made for a Phantom. And they're outriggers for your drone.
Yeah.
It even has
it looks like it'd be stable.
Yeah, this is made by a company. It's just floaty things. You put on there. There's 4 of them in here. And it comes with straps and all that stuff. And instructions.
And the color, you can tell which side's front.
Right. And the instructions have a picture of what of exactly how to cry when your drone gets in the water. But I'm going to give this away because I'm not going to try it with mine. Not saying it's not a wonderful thing, but I'm going to give that away right now to one lucky person.
One lucky winner.
One lucky daredevil. All right. First person to get the correct answer in the chat will win.
Get in the chat here.
Okay. Yes. He will decide. All right. Here's the question. Who invented arm floaties? You know the arm floaties you see on little kids? So they don't sink to the bottom of the pool like a rock?
Saved my life a few times.
Okay. They don't make those in adult size. I don't know why.
That is shocking.
Yeah. So who invented? Just need a name of the man who invented arm floaties, and it's not Professor Floaty. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, hang on. I had to refresh my
my
memory. Got it. No, I'm on it.
And now, here is Alexa. Tell me a joke.
What did the 2 English teachers do at their wedding ceremony?
What?
Exchange vowels.
That was, okay. Do we have a winner?
Mr. Flotansky.
All right, so we're
yeah, I think we do.
Okay, and the winner, according to Chris, is
Mark H.
Mark H. And of course, the correct answer is Bernard Markowitz. They were first demonstrated in public on the beaches of Los Angeles, California. He was from Germany. This was 1956. His 3-year-old daughter fell into a goldfish pond and nearly drowned, and so he invented those floaty things. That's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, one person said Chris Rollins, which I would love to take credit. I would have a very, very nice private jet.
Yeah, how much? There's arm floaty millionaires around, I'm sure.
Oh, there's got to be.
And they were bigger. Were they bigger in like the 70s and 80s? Are kids still using those? Or are they using some?
Well, the ones that my nieces and nephews use are the ones it's like a chest thing that has floaties attached to it.
Okay.
So they can't come off. Because I remember I went off the high dive and my arms went up and they just shot right off my arms.
Yeah.
I don't think they do that anymore.
Good times. Did you have a pool growing up?
No, we didn't. I had a ditch. I lived in Louisiana.
Did you have a ditch?
Had ditches.
You ditched it. I was lucky
the
enough.
Ditches were awesome.
Yeah. What kind of critters live in a ditch?
Crawfish, snakes, tadpoles.
Dude,
turtles.
Do you eat crawfish?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oof.
Have you tried them?
No, I haven't eaten roaches. No. All right, let's go ahead and get to the mailbag.
We just got a letter. 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 Wonder who it's from.
Well, I got a postcard, and it's from Kelly and Don Coultier.
I like the name.
Grand Canyon Railway. Oh, neat. You see?
Oh, pretty.
Yeah. I don't get postcards that often. I love them. Hello, Ken. Don and I have been on vacay for almost 2 weeks, but we did not miss your show. Grand Canyon first, Palm Springs, Disney, and then Hollywood. Exhausted but smiling. Kelly and Don Coultier. Thank you very much for the postcard. That's very thoughtful.
Nice.
It just shows people are thinking about you, and I appreciate it.
That's
Super
That's
nice.
what's so amazing. Honestly, I don't think there's any other community on YouTube that is this way. And I'm not saying that to sound all like, goofy and sentimental or whatever, but I really don't think that there's any other community online that does that. That operates the way that this drone community does.
I do feel that way. I honestly, I have so many friends that I haven't met and probably never will, but I really feel like you guys are my real friends. Like if I really needed you, you'd be there, and indeed you were when I had my accident, and that you guys came through with that GoFundMe page. That just blew me away. That changed my life.
Yeah.
I mean, not just the money, but knowing that there's people out there that care that much. Strangers. Anyway.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get all teary. So all right. So very often I will ask for candy. And I will
I've never heard you ask for candy.
Well, I had the International Candy Exchange Program going for a while, and it was great, and it trailed off for a little bit, but now it's picking up again for some reason, and maybe it's because I keep asking for candy from people. I love the candy like from Japan and Germany and just other countries. It's interesting to see what they have. So this is from Norman Bland, and he also sent me some. I think these are propellers he wants me to destroy, and I will do that in slow motion. But so, all right, a few things he sent. This is from Cadbury. We've all heard of Cadbury. This is dairy milk, and it looks good. But and I have some taste testers here at my office, and they didn't like this, and neither I wasn't particularly a fan of this. But
why? What's not alike?
It just. It didn't, sometimes your
tongue... Be my
just,
taste buds, Ken.
Sometimes,
Be my taste buds.
Sometimes your tongue just says, no. And it wasn't a, it was just like, nah, not worth the calories on that. So this was interesting. Maynard's Bassett's Wine Gums. These are gummies that taste like wine.
Do they have wine in them?
Well,
I don't. Taste like wine?
I think they just taste like them, and they actually have the kind of wine that they are written on there. You can't see it, but it's very winey, and I like those better. But he hit a home. Norman, you hit a home run with these. These are from Ireland, and they're made by Galaxy, and they're called Counters.
Wait, is that chocolate?
Yes, it's like a giant M&M, but the chocolate is just fantastic. I'll show you one of these. And the reason why I know how it tastes, but the bag wasn't open, is because the original bag was eaten in the first 2 minutes. And these are bags that I ordered on Amazon. Yeah, because they were so fantastic. Home run. Everybody loved these things. So here's what they look like, and here's what they look like in my mouth. And I thank you so much, Norman Bland. Your gift was anything but bland.
Now I have a my address, my mailing address is also listed on my channel.
Do you want candy?
Where chocolate can be sent. Just I don't want to say that's a hint, but it's...
Everybody wants candy.
I know. I got a pregnant lady over there.
Oh, that's right. How pregnant are you?
16 weeks.
For those who don't know, Chris is about to have his first baby, or the wife is. He's just kind of there.
Yeah, my work's done.
Work? Really? With her in the room? That's kind of insulting. All right, honey, I'll put my back into it. All right. Now, the viewer video of the week will blow you away. I can tell you it's from Vigo Koch. And I'm trying not to Americanize his last name. I screwed it up before. It's Koch, Koch. And he's from Sweden.
Okay.
And he's a race drone pilot. And what he sent me is absolutely amazing. And I'm going to play that later. That's just a little tease. All right. I'm taking close call videos. If you want to send me one, that's the next viewer compilation video. You can send it here. Close call videos. KenHeronUpload@gmail.com. And I'm still working on the snow videos.
Snow season's almost over.
I know, and the snow video will be finished probably right around the time where it's getting really hot, and I apologize. So back to the close call. This is from Danny Bame. Danny Bame. Danny Bame. I got it. Oh, Danny Bame. He says, "Hey, Ken, here's a short clip for your close call file. I was just messing around with the Bebop 2 while my brother-in-law was checking out the FPV goggles, and this happened. Thanks for all you do. Love your videos. And, of course, Thursday Night Live. Peace. Danny Bame." And here is their close call. It's a pretty unique one. So they're getting near a fence. It's barbed wire, and oh! Did they go through? Yes, they did.
Whoa! They touched the top and the bottom.
Yeah. Want to see it again? Here, I'll back it up a little bit. There you go. Look at that. Oh man! And then they're gonna bring the drone over to them. You can see the relieved look on their faces. Did that just happen? He's grinning. He's like, well, yeah. All right. Danny Bame. Thank you, Danny, for that. Much appreciated.
Have you ever, okay, here's a question for you and for everybody watching.
Yeah.
Have you ever been showing your drone to someone who's never seen one before and had a near miss? You just play it off like you totally intended to do that.
Oh, yeah. I've never done that, but that sounds like a good idea. Have you done that?
Oh, yeah, with some chimneys.
Oh, and you're like, was that something over there?
It's amazing how close you can just get right in there. You've got so much control. It's like, yeah.
Right. And they're like, do it again.
Like, nah, just the one time.
Just today.
Just don't like to flex on everybody.
Yeah. All right. So, Chris, you doing all right? I don't want to, we're going long here. I don't want
to wrap it up soon.
Got to wrap it up soon. Okay. So, all right, one more video here, and then we'll do the viewer visit very quickly. Your choice. Do you want to see San Diego Beach or a teeny tiny house in England?
Ooh. I want to go with San Diego because I was just there 2 days ago, and I could not fly a drone whilst there.
Okay, very good. This is from Tim Rabibaro. Tim Rabibaro. He says, "Hey, Ken, I'm from Pittsburgh and had the opportunity to visit San Diego last week. I got a ton of cool footage on the beaches, surfers, and seals playing on the rocks. I'm a big fan of Thursday Night Live and your channel. I learned a ton of useful flying tips from you and a handful of other drone YouTube channels. I think it would be interesting if you could make a tip video on editing videos and what you use to create your content. Thanks a ton and keep them coming." And that's from Tim Rabibaro. And here it is. That's just fun to say, Rabibaro. And it's San Diego. Enjoy.
Is this his music or yours?
It's mine. Does that ruin it for you? I had to edit it for time. Okay, it's his. I lied. Whatever makes the video better for you.
Okay. Yeah,
But
hands off if they can.
Yeah, I'm not
Nice shot.
ruining someone else's art. But you've been to San Diego?
Yeah, I was just there all last week. And it's not that I couldn't fly, I just didn't have time. Great shots.
Yeah, isn't it?
I like people who fly close.
Yeah, you get more detail the closer in you get.
Okay, I did not go there.
By the way, if you want to be the viewer visit, go ahead right now. I have a chance and put in your Skype username and we'll pick someone here momentarily.
Those people have tough access to the beach.
Look at this.
Oh, that's awesome.
Just looks fun to be a seal, doesn't it? You know, except for the whole shark thing, it looks like it would be fun.
Yeah, sharks, polar bears, killer whales.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you're on the rock, it looks fun. San Diego.
Oh, I was literally right there.
Did you see Tim Rabbibaro?
No, it looks like he beat me by a week.
Well, there it is. Very good.
Very cool.
And now let's
Somebody
get into the
asking if I visited Loom Cube like I said I would. I did not.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
I
they're
didn't
out
have
there.
time. My trip was a lot more scheduled than I thought it was going to be.
And that's cool that you remembered that Loom Cube is out there. Yeah. Well, let's get into our viewer visit.
What's on your mind? We'd really like to hear.
All right, we didn't have one last week because of time constraints, but we'll make a quick one this time. Did anybody put in their Skype username so that we can?
Matt Harris 2, or excuse me, Matt 1 Harris.
Where is it? Where is he? Let's talk to Matt.
It's on the screen right in front of us right now.
Oh yeah, I see. Right up there like that.
Right there.
Oh, it's up there like over like that. Matt, I can't. Did he put in his Skype username?
I'm assuming that's the Skype username. Matt 1. Matt MATT 1.
Okay.
Harris with 2 R's, 1 S, the number 2.
Okay, say it to me again.
MATT.
Yeah.
1.
Yeah.
HARRIS. 2.
2.
Ampersand.
Okay.
GMAIL. .com.
Okay, I think it's this guy. Let's see if it's this guy. I'm just hoping beyond all hope that it's this dude here. Looking for Matt Harris. If you want to be a viewer visitor, you can email me your Skype username, kenheronupload@gmail.com. Put it in the subject line, viewer visit, so that I'll know. 'Cause I'm dumb like that. By the way, if you've won anything tonight, email me and remind me. And I apologize. I do mailings probably once every 2 or 3 weeks. I'm not Amazon Prime over here.
So don't expect your prize anytime soon.
Yeah. Okay. So I am Wedge. Put it in here, and okay. So apparently nobody's answering. So I'm gonna go ahead and.
I see A_Vanguard_1.
I'm gonna try Matt again, if I can. Maybe I got the wrong.
Call some random stranger.
No, that was the same one. All right, who else you got?
Yeah. So try this one. A_Vanguard_1. This is Jake Sloan.
A_Vanguard_1.
Did you get A_Vanguard?
_1.
_1. Yes.
Yep. Nothing comes up. This is failing before it begins.
Well. My chat feed died on the iPad.
Son of a gun. That's important. I'll try. Nobody else wants to be a viewer visit? Matt Harris. Matt Harris. I tried, buddy. I tried. I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna try one more time. That's it. I hope you answer this time. I am Wedge gave me the username. Hopefully we can get him. This music is cool though, isn't it?
It's really mellowing me out.
This whole segment, when it doesn't work out, is kind of a speed bump for the show. I apologize.
Well, you tried. You threw the call to action out there early.
I did.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, this isn't gonna work.
Oh well.
Nobody else? Oh, okay.
There's
Joe Cassieri. Yeah. I'll try one more.
People use their I'll
try one more time. Yeah, heaven forbid. Okay. Did we have Joe on before?
I don't remember names very well.
Okay, we're gonna try Joe. Let's bring Joe in. Waiting for Joe.
If he answers and is someone that we've had, just
oh, totally. Just just gonna hang up.
Sorry, no repeats.
That's right. No do-overs. Just kidding, of course. So nobody? Wow.
Nobody's answering?
This is sad.
Well, but
yeah. So hey, Drone Strike LLC. I see live. Matt Harris too. Nothing. You didn't answer, bud. I hate to leave it like this.
There's Bad Bosco. Who is it? Green 40.
Green 40. Nobody wants to play? Wow. Well, this it was a pretty good show up until this point. It really was. I'm going to try Matt Harris one more time. That's it. Because he looks like he wants to be on, but he's not answering the call. Answer the call. And now, Alexa, tell me a joke.
A vampire walks into a bar and orders a Bloody Mary. The bartender says, "Mary, run for it."
I don't get it. Do you get it?
That's for Bloody Mary. Run for it.
I
guess
don't get it.
He was an assailant.
Okay. Well, nobody wants to play, so I guess well that kind of fell on its butt. I do want to remind everybody that very soon, and you let me know what you think of this, Chris.
Okay.
There's so many people that ask me questions all the time about editing video and what do I use, and it's very hard to decide what to use. And if you really want, I give someone a head start. I'm going to be giving away Pro Tools.
Ooh.
This is Pro Tools 10. I've had it forever. I know it's up to 12 now, but I've never used this. It comes with the dongle, which is just fun to say. Dongle. And I'll be giving this away on my channel soon. So
nice.
So be on the lookout for that. And I guess now it's time for the viewer video of the week.
Dazzle me.
Oh boy, you're about to be dazzled. Bedazzled. Okay. This is from Vigo Koch. And he says, "Hey Ken, check out my latest video. It's a mix of all the best shots I've gotten since last summer. Maybe a contender for video of the week? Yes, sir. You are the viewer video of the week. Have a nice day, Vigo Koch." And this is the viewer video of the week. It's race drone cinematic footage from our buddy in Sweden. Enjoy. It's fantastic.
Already excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah. I will put a link in the description. I don't think there's one in there yet, but I'll put a link to his channel. Him and his brother are very famous race drone pilots. They've done music videos and movies, and they're professional FPV pilot racer dudes.
Oh, dang. That's a trusting situation.
Yeah.
I want to do videos with this guy.
Yeah, no shortage of snow in Sweden. Watch this.
How's your FPV coming?
Mine?
Yeah.
Oh, now that it's warm again, I'm gonna bust out the Inspire 2 and the FPV drones. I just have to finish moving. I'm moving this week. It's a hassle. I would like the opportunity.
He is so good.
He is. I would like the opportunity to do some of this stuff. And Vigo does this thing with motocross where he'll do an orbit around a moving cyclist while he's...
Yeah, that's hard.
Yeah, that's very hard. He makes it look easy. We good?
Coming back?
We good? We good?
Okay.
Everything good? Something clicked. Anyway, Vigo, thank you so much. If you would like to submit something for... oh, wait. I'm not moving, am I?
I'm moving.
I'm not moving. What's going on? I didn't notice I wasn't moving.
Well,
look at me.
Look at, still can, guys. This is rare. This is a rare thing.
Oh, I'm gonna have to restart my camera. Wow.
Leave it here. This looks good. It's even a good angle on you.
Is it? At least I'm not picking my nose. Sometimes I do that in between.
Yeah, when you put the camera on me.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I have no idea. Something clicked, and now there's no video of me. Well, that doesn't matter. You know what I look like. Anyway, here's what I looked like 30 years ago. I look just like Chris Rollins. All right. Well, that's gonna.
This is what I imagine you did 30 years ago.
Yeah, I don't know. Somewhere, people are like screaming, "Well, just do this." Well, I don't know what happened. We've had some power glitches here today at the radio station, and we've gone long enough. That's the fates telling us it's time to head on out.
We hope you enjoyed the show half as much as you would have if it had been twice as good.
All right.
There it was.
Camera 2. Good old camera 2. There I am. I want to thank everybody for hanging out. It's always fun, even when things screw up. Big thanks to Vigo Koch, to Chris Rollins, Jeff Sills, everybody behind the scenes, Chris Gebhardt, GTOger. Check out his channel. I'm very, very jealous. And until next time, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I really appreciate it. Love you, Chris. Go blow something up. Bye.
Bye.
enjoy pigeon jerky. Pigeon jerky. The killer can process meat. Say I enjoy pigeon jerky. Pigeon jerky. And you give your family a treat. Establish nutrition to help them grow. And it's full of fiber to make them go. You'll enjoy pigeon jerky. Pigeon jerky. A tail like a processed meat. Yeah. That was so funny.